You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say an opinion, and I feel like it's gonna be one of those opinions where like everybody like holds a gun at me or like is about to stab me. Like I'm gonna be in a circle of hatred. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I don't like Hololive. I don't know. I don't like Hololive. Do you like edgy? Oh, I love edgy. That's why I like Pippa.
I just watch a lot of hen. I just jerk off all the.
I see. The thing is, I like dark humor. I like edgy. I like being myself, right? I like being myself. I don't know. I just feel like some of the Hololive girls hold themselves back and they try to be cutesy funny. I'm not into cutesy funny, which is fine. Like I said, I need to reiterate because I feel like there's gonna be a fire set under my ass, and I don't want a fire set under my ass. That's okay. It's just not for me.
No one fucking asked you, you fucking sucker.
If you like them, cool. I just don't understand what the f***'s going on.
Exactly. And then it's way obvious that it's the two coyote.
Her mom sounds hot though, not gonna lie. her mom be sounding kind of hot.
Benjamin Hartman just cheered 100 biddies. Down with Nijisanji and the beekeeper.
Yeah, no, I'm not a Nijisanji person. Honestly, for me with Nijisanji, Selene made Nijisanji. That's my opinion. I think Selene carried Nijisanji. She was funny. Like she like anything. Even how she girl failed. She laughed it off. She laughed it off and made her girl fails funny. And that's what I like the most. I like the fact that she could take something wrong like a scuff and just make it entertaining, make it funny. That's what I loved about Selene. Doki now. That's what I love about Doki. She's just floating on a cloud. You know what I mean? Like everything is just like she's so happy. And I love that she's happy. I do feel sorry for the people that are in Niji now. I do. Because it's a hard thing to get out of. It really is. You would think that, oh, like I said, you know, like you could just no, it's not. It's a hard thing to get out of. And it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, you're not in for life, but once you're in, right? With Doki, Niji will always be there. It'll always be lingering. I feel like for me, it's always lingering. It's always lingering. And it sucks. Because, you know, a lot of people are just like, you're free. I'm not free. I never will be free. And that's the thing that sucks the most, is that it'll always be in the back of my mind. A lot of people just think it's fun and fancy free and like there's nothing going on behind the scenes, and there's a lot going on behind the scenes that people just do not know. And they think that we're all sunshine and roses, and we're not. It's not. Most places, yes, I will say, most companies, because I don't want other companies to have a bad name. There are some companies that are just really good. Like the thing that happened with Idol Yen with, oh my gosh, who was it?
A few moments later.
Pochi, yes. And the thing is, there was a big miscommunication. There was a miscommunication with Pochi. There was a miscommunication with Idol. And behind the scenes, they worked it out. And I think that's how companies should do their
That's crazy.
I don't think everything should just be splattered out. It needs to try to be worked behind the scenes. And for me, that's what I tried to do. I tried to work things out behind the scenes, and it didn't work out. It did not work out. But the thing is that was for months. For months, I tried to put on a big, happy, oh-go-lucky face, and it just, nope, I couldn't. I could not anymore. And that's the thing. I hate being fake. I do. One of the things I hate is being absolutely fake. Like, if I feel angry, I'm going to tell you guys that I'm angry. If I'm happy, I'm going to let you guys know I'm happy. If I'm sad, I'm going to let you guys know I'm sad. I feel like I shouldn't have to pretend to be something I'm not. And that's what that company wanted from me. That company wanted me to pretend to be something I'm not, and I couldn't. And I'm much happier now. I really am. I'm much happier now. I will say I do miss being part of a corporation, because I felt like I was a part of something. I felt like I was, you know, like I was something. I felt like I was something, but it didn't last. It was like, it's like being on a high. It's like being on a high where it's like, you know, like I miss doing stuff. Think of it this way. It's kind of like when you drop a friend group, right? Because you know it's not for you. And that friend group, like you still see them going out and doing all these cool things that you wish that you did and that you asked, you know, your friend group to do. You're like, hey, friend group, we should go to a convention. And there's like, no, I don't want to go to a convention. I don't want to do that, right? But then after you drop that friend group because you know that they're not for you, they go to the convention. they will always stick with me for the rest of my life. And I hate that. I hate that. Like, I can ignore it. I can put it behind me, but it'll always linger. Miss the monkeys, not the circus. Exactly. It sucks, but it's life. You know what I mean? It's life. And we've all got to try to find our ways around it. I wish I could be like a big inspirational speaker, but I'm not. I just kind of speak the truth and I speak how I feel. It sucked. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm happy with what I'm doing. I may not have the numbers. I may not have the numbers. I may not have, a quote unquote corporation behind me. But honestly, everything I'm doing now is what I was doing when I was with them. So like, it's the same different day. But, I'm doing it myself. And I think I like it better that way, in a way. Like, I do miss it. I do miss being, a part of a corp. And I wish myself now could go to Allie in the past and not become Seraphy. Which sucks because, like, a lot of people are just like, but we loved you as Seraphy, right? But then again, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't have all of you here. So it's kind of like, it's like a bittersweet, you know what I mean? And I mean, I don't know, maybe in the future, I'll try Phase Connect. I'll go bother Sakuna. I'll be a phase invader. But as of right now, I'm pretty happy. It's just, it kind of sucks because sometimes I just kind of lay down at night and I just kind of go, did I do the right thing? It's one of those things where it's like, did I do the right thing? And of course, there'll be a bunch of yeses and nos, but it's always one of those questions that'll always linger with me. I'm happier now. I am. Numbers have never mattered to me. Making bits and donations and like that never mattered to me. It's nice. It is nice. I will say it. Making money, doing something that you love is absolutely nice. Doesn't matter if it's streaming or forklift driving. But my whole thing is just, I started doing this because I wanted to entertain, right? At first, it was honestly to get me out of my shell. Y'all, I was not like this in the past. I was very in my shell. I was very introverted. I could barely talk on the phone. When I was in college, I streamed just to kind of see what it would be like. And I liked it. I absolutely loved, being myself and a bunch of people being like, hey, we like you for that shit. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, I see it. I like doing what I'm doing. And I like that I can make money while doing it, but that was never my intention to be like, I'm going to stream so I can make money. I stream because I want to make an impact. I want to make an impact on people. I want people to remember me as being somebody. How do you feel about VShojo? That's Nijisanji retirement home. I do like VShojo though. I do. I love the variety of streamers that VShojo has. So I like VShojo a lot. But that's my take on things. That's my take. I just want to be remembered. I want people to like me for me, not because of my model or because I have big booba now. So I just want people to like Allie because Allie is Allie. You know what I mean? Like how Seraphy was Seraphy. And the thing is that they wanted me to be something that I wasn't. And my whole thing with Seraphy was to prove to them that, look, me being me is gonna make it. Because I will say, they wanted me to play a character. I'm going to say it right now, they did. They wanted me to play a character. And I told them I do not want to play a character. I want to be me. This character, this Seraphy is going to be Allie as Allie is Seraphy. And then Allie and Seraphy is going to be the person that is behind the model. I'm not going to play a character. I'm not going to be cutesy. I'm not going to give the girlfriend experience. I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to be crude. I'm going to be dark humor. I'm going to be edgy. I'm going to say fuck, shit, piss. And I'm going to laugh at every little mistake I make because that's me. And I feel like I showed them. I feel like I showed them that being me can make it. I don't have to play a character. And look at me now!